Hey guys, Tangotan here with a brand new episode of Planet Coaster. So, we're starting off with the time-lapse today, and we're going to crack on. I think it lasts for about 10 minutes actually, this time-lapse, so if you're not particularly interested, feel free to skip ahead. Yeah, like around about 10 minutes, and then, we'll do a little bit of live gameplay, which I think we did last time, I honestly can't remember. Yeah, we did do gameplay last time. So, we're going to jump ahead to that next time, in about 10 minutes. So you'll see me jumping around like just then, because there's a few issues I had when building this. In that case, there was just issues trying to build a floor in that chain lift area. And now we're just going to try and pad out this central mound area to make it look like, there's more than just a random chain hill for the coaster to go up. Only decorate the parts that actually you see on the ride. Depending on how we go later, we might do a ride camera thing, or we might just leave it the next time. We'll just see how we go, I think. So this actually ends up being four buildings. I'm not sure. I think well, it's one big building, but those of you who know the game know, and you have to build in lots of little buildings to try and get it to work. Now you might have seen there's a little bit of collision going on there with the track running into building. I do solve that. It's done off camera, just because again that was another 40 minutes of me trying to get this thing to work, and even in time-lapse at 10 times speed, that's still, me sat there staring at the screen, not doing much for a fair while. So I thought, rather than, have you watching that, just skip out certain bits and move forward. So we're just going to throw the roof on here, so try and cover it all up. I was thinking about turning this like a dark tunnel at first, but then I'm not sure. I think I did do some lighting, but I think we might need to do a little bit more. I do like the way the roof actually worked out on the whole of this structure, because I think it worked out quite nicely. Just because it constantly undulates and changes, I think that worked quite nice. There is we do need to though work on the main station building. There is a massive flat wall that I can't quite work out what I want to do with in terms of covering it up. It's not on there yet. We come to that a little bit later. So I thought, that's where we're at. In the live stream, we're going to try and just tidy this coaster up, I think, and just make it look ready, basically. I have opened it and it is working in the game. Of course it's working in the game. There's not really much to say. I mean, I am definitely enjoying the slightly different style of building. So we've gone through the horror and the pirates and the fantasies. Never mind, I've just not been able to get into it. We might actually, know what? With the new World Pack, there was the Grand Carousel and those type of rides, weren't there? So we might actually do some with I don't think it's fancy, that opening area in the park. See if we can sort things like that out. I do need to name all the rides because I've just used the default names, and I do want to sort something about that out. I think I might do that completely off camera. But I'm not very good at the naming side of it, so if any of you guys have any suggestions, please throw them in the comments below. Definitely helpful. And it's always nice to get some feedback, good, bad, neutral. Even if I just get one that says first, it makes me smile and it keeps me going. So it's always helpful, and it's definitely appreciated. So I did that mid-section, then I was trying to play around with trying to get just decor around the building. I think in a moment, I'm not sure actually, we do skip a fair bit, because the pathing was a nightmare, because I had to not just adjust the pathing on this ride, the pathing for the monorail next to it had to change, and then the landscaping had to change. There's a lot. Oh look, there you go, you can see me trying to fix it there actually. I thought I'd cut this out. Obviously not. It's too late now. I do fix this here. There you go. And it just involves a little bit of tweaking here and there, and I think it worked all right. Again, I'm thinking now I'm watching it back, I might go back with those iron pieces, are they? And just see if I can tidy it up a little bit more. Just give it some more character. I think is what I'm after. And see what we're going. I'm hoping this time around, because I know the last video I put up, the microphone was having all sorts of weird issues. Because I can't record the audio off my main desktop. I have to record the audio on my laptop and then put it on my desktop for the encoding part, so I can get the videos up for YouTube. because my desktop just doesn't doesn't record half the audio. It just cuts it off at a certain point for some unknown reason. And I've reinstalled Windows the whole lot, same issue. So I've just given up with it. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward at times, but it works. But now my laptop has been playing up where it just dulls everything down, really turns the volume down, and then by the time you add it up, it kind of goes a bit weird. And I'm not sure what that is. So I've put the path in now. As you can see, monorail path has changed, and then I cut out some of this part of the building, so it was a little bit boring just watching me put walls in. Now the exit path for the ride now goes up, and I thought there's a nice little balcony area up here. We could do that as like almost a viewing station, I thought first, and then I thought, no. And you'll see me come to that. Oh, excuse me. I've not got a cold as such. It's really cold in my house, even with the heating on. I mean, I've got heating on full whack at the moment, and yeah, I can still see my own breath, and I don't know why. Put it this way: when I booted the PC up earlier to do all this work, it reported CPU temperatures of 10 degrees ambient, and that's air cooling. No, it's not. It's air/water. It's an AIO. That's calling it. So 10 degrees. That's how cold it is in the house. It's now a comfortable 40, which is where you'd expect it to be. Yeah, that did make me laugh when I saw that boot up. Trying to work out why it's so cold. But yeah. Oh, what's the graphics card? So, graphic card not too bad, 25, but it's not really doing anything at the moment. So yeah, you wouldn't expect it to be cooking away. Yeah, so I decided to turn this top bit back to the game into like a mini food area / toilets, first aid. I think I'll throw a staff room in a moment as well, because I realised actually around this area there is nothing. So I thought that'd be quite, it'd be a decent place to put it, and it'll encourage the game to move people into that area, which I think might work quite well. So yeah, there you go, staff room. I went with this, the American theme, lots of American American flabs. For some reason my head went straight to Mine Train, Texas. Don't know why. I don't know what any of this has got to do with Texas, but that's where it went to. And then, Texas ribs, yeah. So we get these in, and I can't remember what I do next. Well, I think, you know what? I don't need to remember. I can just wait till see what comes up and then talk about it, surely. So, just opening it up, making it look a little bit nicer. Last few bits of tidying up. And I don't actually show you putting the roof on, because it was interesting. It was a little bit of a challenge, but at the same time, it's putting a roof on a building. It wasn't particularly exciting. I cut out the lighting as I was doing that for the same reason. It's just one of them things that takes a long time to do, and yeah, I thought, you know what, it's just easier to show you what it looks like once it's done rather than faff around later. Now I tried to get the spacing on these flags equal, and I started doing it this way, copying, dragging, and then hovering, and then I got bored, and I just eventually just manually put them in. I wanted to do a balloon arch, but it didn't quite, I don't know, it didn't feel right, so I gave up with it. And we just do some general tidying up now. I can't remember how much of this I actually show. You know what? I generally can't remember. But it works. It looks all right. It's a little bit sparse at the moment, and we do need to do something just to kind of fill it out a little bit more, I think. But overall, I'm actually quite impressed with this one. Like I said, other than we do need to find somewhere to put a name for the actual ride somewhere, and we can't just call it the Mine Train Coaster. So that will have to go in somewhere. And then it's just a case of just throwing things on, trying to pad the whole building out to get it to look good, which is always tricky when you're not as creative, or your creative skills are as mine, where you can't see where. I don't know if you watch some of these other YouTubers, they use one piece and turn it into something else, and you just sit there and go, how did you even see that? I just can't come to that conclusion. So. Oh, I do start showing you putting the roof on. Wow, I didn't realise I did. Oh, I think I cut it a little bit later on. I think I start off showing with this bit, and then we cut it a little bit later on, and then we'll jump into the live feed in a moment, I think. It can't be long. How long? Yeah, no. Okay, so I'll see you in the live any second now. Hey, so welcome back. So we're going to crack on with this coaster. So I'll give you a quick... Hang on, come on, sorry. It's still really slow, this game. I think we're running to the limits of what my PC can do, bizarrely. So we have... I mean, this is it now. So I don't think most of this, I think, we showed in the live stream. So all of those buildings done. The roof is on. There's a little bit of work just around here. I've got a few ideas what I want to do around there. But this is the bit I mean. Yeah, trick. It looks very blank around here, and it needs something just to break it up a little bit. Especially that wall there. That looks just, yeah, hopeless. So I'm thinking maybe we need to add just something here to polish that off. But maybe we have like a, I don't know, a building that just, you know, breaks this up a little bit somehow. I'm not sure how though. That's the problem. So that we'll have to crack on with that one and see what we can do. The path here, I had an idea. We might build a building that projects out and looks like it's dumping material. Again, we'll have to look at that. We'll come back to that one. I'm trying to think. Yes, the monorail path, as I mentioned, has changed a little bit. And we've added a lot more trees and things around this side, which I think looks alright. And we just need to fill out this gap here. But I think, yeah, I think this part of the park is now starting to look quite nice. The hotel as before. I've not worked much on the cave, so we'll come back to that. And I've not done anything over this back quarter section, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and for the game to run relatively smooth, I have to kind of play it in pause mode, especially whilst I'm building and things, because otherwise it just doesn't like it. So yeah, see, look, loading, come on. 16 gig of RAM, an iCore 7, 6600, and we still have issues running a game. Never mind. Assign to surface. No. Let's just... What's this one look like? Yeah, we like that. So, we're going to... That's the button. I'm going to bring that down. Hopefully that won't be too far in. Oh, no, there it is. It's quite far into the building. Can't have it there because, well, they'll smack their heads against it. So, we'll put it there. It's still... In fact, can we bring it right down? What does that look like? That's still in the track. That'll do. That looks alright. Is that still in the track though? Down here. Might be a bit close. We do it sort of there. Let's have a look. That's alright. That'll do. Just to kind of give it, you know, break this roof structure up a little bit. I mean, I've got this thing here. Yeah. I saw this as we put it in. And yeah, I kind of regret putting this bit in now. So let's edit that. That one. Let's just move it. In fact, let's get rid of it altogether. Let's get you. And let's bring you around forward. Can we just connect you into there? Like so. We're going to duplicate and copy you. And she'll put another one in. There. That looks a bit better, with no silly chimney. I'm not sure why there's a huge boiler on top anyway, but that's not the point of this. Now we need to do something around here. I know you can't really see it as you come around on the coast. You won't. Well, you kind of will, but you won't at the same time. But I think if we just get one of these big rocks, like back to scenery. Come on, there we go. Just one of these. Why is it up there? That's a bit big. One of them, and we can just probably hide it here. Oh, it doesn't look as obvious. Train flies around here. Cuts through here. It's one of these moments where you think, we're going to bash our heads, but you don't, because you're not meant to. But we do need to fill this. Oh no, we can't fill that hole there because there's a train track running under it. There. Okay, that's fine. So that, I think this part looks alright. It's broken up enough. This part is just a flat face. So let's see. Can we find a way of joining this into here without it looking terrible? Or do we just have something to try and not have it as... Where's my roof pieces? That one. I think it's not that one. This one? Is this the one with the tin bits? It is the bit with the tin bits. Can we have the line to surface? Okay, so if I have it sort of there, rotate it like that. If I bring it out, and we can bring it up a little bit. That looks alright. It just breaks that line up a little bit. And then we just zap it across. We can have it there. So that breaks that up nicely, I think. Although we do need to have something just here to kind of... Oh no. To try and taper that. Okay, that's something I'll do off camera. Yeah. See, I want to play with this now whilst we're live, but I know if I do, we'll be here for another hour whilst I just build something relatively small. So at the same time, it's more of a what do I build on camera and what do I build off camera type thing. So, oh, this is interior. We didn't show you this, so I did this little roof area here just to tidy that up. I think that looked quite nice. And nothing else really. Down we go. Camera, behave. Yeah, so I think that worked all right actually. There's the exit. I'm not sure why they're going down the exit, but they want to. And let's have a look at the queue as well. Let's show you that. Let's actually do something that you can see. So this is the inside of the building now. I think it looks all right. It again very sparse, so we do need to look at that, try and tidy it up somehow. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet. And again, I think this might be something that I end up having to do off camera, just until I can work out how we're going to decorate the whole of this. Big walls like that just look a bit bland, don't they? Unless we've got some big flags. Hang on, let's have a look. Flags. I'm not sure if it would come under flags or banners. FL. Hey. No. So we got them. Oh, that's huge. That's anti-surface. Oh, that could work. Put one there. I know they're very bright. It's a shame you can't change the colour on them. That's alright. Okay, that breaks it up. That's that bit. What's this one? Oh no, I don't want that. Can we change the colour of this flag? I know it's black. Hanging flag. Oh, you have to add your own image. Okay, what stock images have we got? Oh, right, okay. Let's have a look. Image. Subway sign. Oh, okay, cool. No, we're not going to have that. I think that looks a little bit silly. The flags I am after, there is one set. See if I can find it. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Make that bigger. It's not them. I have seen them used as beach towels, but I'm not actually sure what they're called. Let's see if we can quickly find them. It might be in the fantasy. I think the vanilla. I think they came. Well, of course it's vanilla. Most of the assets here are vanilla. I think they came with the original game on day one. Let's see if I can spot them. I would say to you guys, shout if you see them, but I'm not going to hear you. I'm sure it's it's to do that circus themed ones. Hang on, come on. Where are you? Snowman, sci-fi. Come on, where are we? I won't find them. Now I'm looking for them. I will not find them. Animatronics. We're almost at the bottom. And yeah, typically I won't find them. Right, maybe if I just do more filters. Search by theme. Where is it? Brand, theme, fairy tale. Fairy tale? I wonder if they're under there. No. Festive. Oh, that's the Christmas stuff. That's what that means. Planet Coaster? I doubt it. They've saved it under here. Where are you? So this is just, I mean, this live stream, this live bit, it just seems to be me searching for things. No, I can't find it. Never mind. We'll come back to that a little bit later. I'm sure I'll find it. So let's have a look at the whole park as is. This building doesn't look brilliant, so I'm sorry. but we will have a little nosy at oh, nighttime. There, let's change that to there. So, oh, that's nice. I didn't see those shadows before. That's pretty cool. So let's go over here. So all of this needs relighting because none of this has got any lights around here. So we'll have to work on that at some point. We've got the tunnel, which is scary. A nice dark tunnel coming into. But anyway, this is the monorail queue, which is really full. But this is the new building. We might put some windows. We've got glass pieces now, haven't we? Actually, yes, we have. Let's put them in. Is that here? Do they come here? Get rid of the filters. Glass. Not here. They must be here then. Come on. Let's search for everything. Let's go here. Now a less. Small window. Hang on, I can't see it. No, not that one. I just about to see that one. We need to go back to normal. There we go. So is that the window I'm after? That looks very small as well. What about this one? That's quite big. What's that one? That's massive. And that's humongous. How interesting. They've not put a window that's the size of these portholes for the shops. Ah, never mind. I mean, we can just... I don't really want to do two. Maybe we just do one big one. Hide it in the wall. Does that look alright? Yeah, that looks okay. So let's just quickly throw these in. Best thing is we don't need to be accurate with their positioning, so we can just kind of hover and drop. And there and there. See, I've not actually used these glass pieces before. We've had them and I've always wanted to use them, but I've never actually got around to using them. Can we copy and move you onto here as well? Oh, a little wild camera there. Let's get you back into the wall and let's bring you up. So 1, 2. Right, there we go. So at least that looks good. We could probably add them windows into the log flume as well eventually. That'd be cool. Right, back to nighttime. And let's get rid of this button here. There we go. So we're going to have a look at this, won't we? Round we go. So here it is from the inside. I think that's alright. I don't think it's too dark that you can't see what's happening. Can we go up a little bit? Let's have a look down. And again, I don't think it's too light that you can't see anything. Too light that it's almost garish. I think that might be a bit if you stood there. But I think that's alright overall. So yeah, needs probably a little bit of tweaking, maybe change the colour of the lights and things. But overall, I think we're good to go. We've just got lots of people now. We've just got to wait for the ride to fill up. So let's have a ride. So let's quickly turn that to PM again. Let's pause the game. Let's see if we can jump on this train here. Okay, so we'll jump straight into the ride cam. Right, well there you go guys. It's still a little bit janky, needs a little bit of work, but I think we'll get there. It's still a work in progress. Yeah, we're going to call it that and just leave it. But I do feel like I've left you guys a tad bit shortchanged this episode, just because we've not really done much. I left you with a time lapse, which, yeah, alright, fair enough. But then not much in game, as promised. So hopefully, I think the next one we will definitely do a live live. Yeah, we'll do some in game, or we'll try and make it so it's a little bit better for you guys. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Any comments, suggestions, please leave them below, and I shall see you guys next time. Alright, take care, ta-ra.